Namaskar and good evening, doston. Today we will take a look at Gujarat Fluorochemicals Ltd. It was earlier known as Inox Fluorochemicals Ltd. and it was separated from its parent company and incorporated in 2018-19. It's a leading producer of fluorochemicals, fluoropolymers, fluorospecialties and refrigerants and some other chemicals also. It's one of the top 5 global players in fluoropolymers. It exports its products to Europe, both Americas, North and South, Japan, Asia, of course India. Now its management team is very well experienced in fluorochemicals. Mr. Devendra Kumar Jain is the chairman, Vivek Kumar Jain is the managing director, Satish Kakade was the CEO. It is headquartered in Noida. Factories are at different places. Fluoropolymers, we said. Fluoropolymers, it's a leading producer globally. Some of the fluoropolymers it manufactures are PTFE, PFA, FEP, FKM, PVDF and certain additives. These are fluoropolymers. Then fluoro specialty chemicals. It offers for global agrochemical industries and pharmaceutical industries like HF based, TFE based and KF based chemicals. Then another group of products are refrigerants. Largest manufacturer of HCFC22 in India and a preferred supplier for leading OEMs and service partners globally like products R22, R32, R407C, R410A. The last group of manufacturers are chemicals, industrial chemicals such as caustic soda, carbon tetrachloride, chlorine, methylene dichloride, hydrochloric acid, sodium, hydrogen sulfate, hydrogen gas, fluorospar, anhydrous hydrogen chloride. Gujarat Fluorochemicals has developed technology and products for new and upcoming industrial verticals such as electrical vehicles, which is likely to increase manifold in the years to come. Government policy also is very favorable to electrical vehicles. Then solar panels, their number also is going up very well across India. Hydrogen fuel cells, electrolyzers and electrical batteries. Lot of products, lot of demand for them. Demand is increasing and the manufacturing units are 2 in Dahej for fluoropolymers and chemicals. One at Ranjit Nagar for fluoro specialties. The last one is at Morocco, foreign country, for fluorospar mining and beneficiation. Now, what is its capacity? The combined installed capacity is 65,000 tons per annum of HCFC, refrigerant gases, 16,200 tons per annum of PTFE, 1,34,000 tons per annum of caustic soda, 1,08,500 tons per annum of chloromethane. Some of the plants, there is plants manufacturing caustic soda, chloromethanes and fluoropolymers, PTFE, are running at full capacity. For new fluoropolymers, the capacity utilization is old ones running at 100%. New ones running at 65% capacity, likely to touch 100% in this Q4. For specialty chemicals, capacity utilization has been a little low in pharma related intermediates. especially because of the displacement in favor of COVID-19 so far. But it is likely to be normalized in this Q4. End user industries, oil and gas, printing inks, semiconductors, chemical processing, wire and cable, automotives, agrochemicals, pharma intermediates, textiles, solvent, air conditioner, etc. Now, what is its sales and distribution network? Internationally, it has got warehouses and sales and distribution network, especially in North America, South America, European Union, and rest of the world also, places like South Africa, Thailand, China, Korea, Taiwan, India, Japan. Now, revenue breakup, product wise, if you see, 51% comes from domestic market for refrigeration gases, 20%, caustic soda 17%, chloromethane 24%, polytetrafluoroethylene, that is PTFE 20%, other products 27%. Now, geographical wise, where from the revenue is coming? 49% is coming from the foreign market. Of that, Europe accounts for 22%, USA 9%, rest of the world 19%. Now, it is spending a lot of money on capex. So, almost every product it is improving the capacity. If you look at the capex per year, FY22 is 600 crores. FY23 will be 900 crores. FY24 will be 1000 crores. So, there is a huge capacity expansion underway. The company has recently set up subsidiaries for the manufacture of electrical vehicle batteries, solar and green hydrogen space. Now, what is its long-term outlook? The strong focus on the governments around the world is to go for green hydrogen and hydrogen fuel cells. That is expected to boost the demand for PTFE and other fluoropolymers. PVDF demand is fueled by electrical vehicles like lithium batteries. Solar panels are there, membranes for water purification are there. FKM is used mainly in automotive industry, but its growing needs for other applications such as charging stations will ensure that FKM will have strong demand. So, the increasing demand for oil and gas, water treatment, electrical appliances, electronics, healthcare, and chemicals are drivers for growth. Okay, a lot of users are there and they are discovering new users also. So, Gujarat Fluorochemicals is in for good times, that's what it feels. Market cap is currently around 35,500 crores. Current price is 3,232. 52-week high is 4,174. 52-week low is 2,105. Some of the brokerages have anticipated that it will go beyond 52-week high in the days to come. Stock price earning is around 30. Book value around 446. Dividend yield is low, 0.12%. ROC is reasonably good at 20.2%. Anything above 15% for ROC is good. Now it is 20%. It's good. ROE same, 19.6% or 20%. So it is good. Face value 1 rupee. Volumes are good, 1,65,159. So buying and selling in Gujarat Fluoro is not bad at all. Low debt EBITDA ratio of 0.97. Recently it was calculated. Now let us look at the Q3 FY23 highlights. Consolidated revenue for Q3 was 1,418 crores. It is up by 41% year on year. It is up by 41% year on year consolidated revenue, but it is slightly lower compared to the previous quarter. Q on Q is slightly lower, but year on year is 41% up. EBITDA margin is now 37%, whereas in the previous quarter it was 31% only. Consolidated PAT in Q3 was at 331 crores, up by 64% year on year basis. I again tell you, revenue and PAT are very impressive compared to year on year, but compared to quarter on quarter it is slightly lower. Not much lower, but slightly lower. ROCE and ROE are impressive. Many plants are running at full capacity during the quarter. Caustic soda MDC prices remain stable. Bulk chemicals prices are likely to be impacted in Q4 current quarter. Now take a look at fluorochemicals. Volumes and price remained stable during the quarter, barring seasonal impact. Refrigerant segment in the winter season will come down. Refrigerant demand is expected to be robust in Q4 and afterwards. New fluorochemicals plant, which has now been commissioned, are expected to gradually ramp up the productions. Then let us go to fluoropolymers. Volumes and prices remained stable during Q3, likely to be good in Q4 also. So it is debottlenecking the existing PTFE plant and adding additional capacities also for all fluorochemicals. Demand for new fluoropolymers continues to be robust. GFL is currently investing or has planned a huge capex for current year, next year and next year. So the company has actually given a good quarter year on year. Trailing 12 months EPS has grown very well. Strong annual EPS growth. Trailing 12 months and annual both are good. ROCE is good. ROE also is very good. Net profit and net profit margin are good year on year. As I said, quarter on quarter it is slightly lower. Company's debt burden is very low. Strong cash generating ability is there. So company is able to generate net cash during the last 2 years, reasonably good. Promoters pledge is coming down. FIIs and FPIs are increasing their shareholding. In Q3, operating profit and operating profit margin both have grown year on year. Quarter on quarter, there is a fall. Now, if you look at some of the weaknesses are stock is trading at 7.25 times book value. 7.25 times is rather high. So compared to book value, the stock price is high. Low return on equity, 6.73% in the last 3 years. Latest is good, but last 3 years if you compare, it was bad. Return on equity and return on capital employed should be around 15% or more, but it was less. Now it is above 15%. Now, quarter on quarter net profit has declined, revenue has declined, everything is there. But brokers have recommended this Gujarat Fluorochemicals and enhanced their target price. RSI is indicating reasonable price strength. It is moving slightly up. If next quarter results are very good, which is likely, the Gujarat Fluorochemicals will have a line like this. So currently the price is 22.56% away from 52-week high, 53% away from 52-week low. So it is very nearer to 52-week high. Momentum is mid-range. Gujarat Fluorochemicals is an outperformer compared to Nifty 50. Its Petrovsky score is around 8, which indicates strong fundamentals. Market cap is reasonably good. Price earning ratio is reasonably good. Price to book ratio is a high ratio. That is bad. Profit growth is reasonably good in the industry. Revenue growth is reasonably good, except that it has fallen from the last quarter. Operating profit margin is good. So we have seen the shareholding pattern. Promoters have unpledged 0.92% of their pledge. Now, after the unpledging, now the pledge starts at 2.31% of their holdings, which is low. So it is nothing to worry. So if at this rate, if they go in 2-3 quarters, they will totally unpledge. But see, though they are unpledging, they are also selling. Promoters have decreased their holdings from 66.08% to 63.81%. Almost 2.5% they have sold. Decreased. To whom they have given, we don't know. But mutual funds have increased their holding from 3.86% to 4.1%. FIIs, FPIs also have increased their holding from 4.99% to 5.75%. Institutional investors have also increased their holdings from 8.89% to 13% in the latest quarter. Now, we see that seems promoters have sold only to these institutions. Now, will it be a multibagger? It was a multibagger in last 3 years, though not in the last 1 year. In 3 years, the price rise was 600%. But in the last 1 year, it was only 22% more. Will it be a multibagger in the next 1 year? Who knows? I don't know. But it is likely. See, the way it is improving its capacities, if the entire capacities can be sold, it could be a multibagger. KR Chokshi has given it a very warm write-up and has given a buy rating. And he has put the buying price at 5,000 and odd, whereas currently it is at 3,000 and odd. No doubt in the last 1 year also it has increased by about 20%, something like that. Now, if you look at the quarterly results a little more, sales has increased by 41% year on year, but gone down by 2.94%, that is degrowth, 2.94% quarter on quarter. Expenses have increased by 30% year on year and degrown by 3% quarter on quarter. Operating profit has gone up by 66% year on year and degrown by 2.43%. Net profit has gone up by 64.68% year on year and degrown by 7% quarter on quarter. Now let us look at the last 4 years results. Sales have last 4 years, from the fourth year, third year, second year, first latest year, that is FY22, and trailing 12 months. Sales have increased from 2,729 crores to 2,600 crores to 2,600 crores to 3,950 crores to trailing 12 months is 5,287, which is very good. Net profit 4 years ago it was 1,246. Thereafter it has fallen very badly to 189, 226. Last year also 776. It was reasonable improvement. But trailing 12 months, 1,210 crores. Debtor days has come down from 92 days to 72 days. Inventory days have come down in the last 2 years. We are talking about years now. 92 days to 72 days, that is March 21 to March 22. Inventory days 404 to 314 days. Days payable 202 to 170. Cash conversion cycle 294 to 216. Working capital days 171 to 137. ROCE 11% to 20%. It's very good. Now promoters shareholding is now at 63.8%, has come down from 66.08%. I said FIA, DIA's public shareholding has increased. So overall, Gujarat Fluorochemicals is having a very good expansion scheme for the future. Current performance is very good year on year, but slightly lower compared to quarter on quarter. There is not much of promoters pledge, not much of debt. So these are all positive points. Many of these ratios, days, cash conversion cycle days, debt equity ratios, so many things, all of them have come down. So will you buy this or not? It's up to you. As always, I give you the strong points and weak points of each share. You will have to decide. Will it be a multi-bagger? It was a multi-bagger in the last 3 years, not in the last 1 year. But currently it has got wonderful expansion schemes. And the demand appears to be good. Therefore, I leave the choice to you. Always listen 2-3 times. Before, see, it is after all money you are committing to your portfolio. Listen 2 or 3 times, be satisfied, and then invest. If you are not satisfied, don't invest. After investing, you have got certain duties. Every quarterly result, you look at the result, whether it has improved or not. Many companies falter in some quarter. Many companies, including something like Titan, falters in some quarters. Therefore, every quarterly result watch. If 2 quarters a company falters, you must review your portfolio. Thank you for listening to me. I will be back with you with another very good company. I will be always looking for multi-bagger potential. I can't assure you that it will be a multi-bagger. No. Nobody can assure you that. But I am looking for multi-bagger potential. We are looking into the future, and future is uncertain. Therefore, remember, always watch. First time you hear 2-3 times, then invest, and then every quarter result you watch. That is the way of making money. If you fail to watch 2 quarters, that's not good. You may still make money, but it's not good. That's what I am telling. Thank you. Thanks to all of you. Please subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe. See, this company has got a low penetration of investors. Only when the investor community increases, all of them will make money. There will be more companies, the more good companies, and we will all make money. After all, your and my target is to make something in billions. To become a crorepati, to start with, then a billionaire. Let us stick to that. Okay? Thank you.